guys, my name is Alyssa Snyder. I am a Diamond Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, and we are so excited that you guys are here to hear a little bit more about our amazing Plexus products. So we are going to have, just to kind of tell you a little bit about how this will go, I'm going to talk just a little bit about some of the key products that help with gut health, and then the products that we have that are really good for energy and then weight loss. And then Stephanie is going to share her story, then I will share mine. And then we will talk just a little bit about the Plexus opportunity, if you're interested, and hear about how Plexus has released an amazing stimulus package to really make it easy for people to make a quick $725 this month during this hard economic time. So we're going to go ahead and get started by telling you about our flagship product. So that would be our Slim. So you can see the bag back behind. There are two different types. We have a microbiome activating Slim, and then we also have a hunger control Slim. So the one that's microbiome activating has prebiotics in it, and the hunger control actually has fiber in it. So that's the two differences. But besides that, they both do the exact same thing. They help to regulate blood sugar and increase your body's sensitivity to insulin so that your body can run more effectively. Because when we regulate our blood sugar, it is so helpful for our bodies. We don't really realize, but like blood sugar is related to so many things. Like if you regulate your blood sugar, then it just starts like just hormone imbalances and just metabolism, and so many things are linked to blood sugar. So that is our flagship product. I absolutely love it. The major thing that most people say whenever they're taking the Slim is that they start to sleep amazing, because many people who have blood sugar issues spike. They wake up in the middle of the night, they can't go back to sleep, just with like blood sugar spikes and things. It helps to, reduce your anxiety. So a lot of times people are calmer, and so they are able to get to sleep, feel better. They start to lose weight. You find that you do lose inches before pounds, because it's really helping to balance your body and help you to lose fat and not muscle. And just overall, you just feel great. You have like a consistent energy, and you're not hitting that like sugar slump where you're like, reaching for sodas and things like that. So the two products that go along with that make up the triplex are our ProBio 5. That's this bottle right here. And our BioCleanse. Our ProBio 5 is amazing. It not only has fabulous, four fabulous strands of probiotics, but it also has a specially formulated enzyme in it that helps to break down yeast in your gut. And yeast in your gut is the main cause for many things that can go wrong with the gut. So basically what this yeast does is Candida yeast lines it lines the inside of your stomach lining. And this is a little bit like probably bizarre TMI, but it's really hard and crunchy. It's kind of got the consistency of like cockroach wings. And I know that's really gross, but like that, it's hard to break through. So it lines your stomach, and then the good bacteria cannot help to fight the bacteria and the things that are going on in your body. So it's very, very important, because 90% of your serotonin, which is your happy hormone, and 70% of your immune system is located in your gut. So many times when we're not feeling good, we're getting run down, those types of things, a lot of times we can help this by getting on a really good probiotic and just helping our immune system that way. So I highly recommend it. I would say it's probably my second favorite product, because my favorite product is BioCleanse. And I'm not a big fan of the name. I wish it didn't say BioCleanse, because you kind of feel as though, maybe you can't leave the house if you take it, but that's absolutely not the case. I'm someone who struggled to go to the restroom. I mean, I would go maybe once every 3 to 4, sometimes even 5 days, constantly bloated. And I have found that, like, as I've gotten older, even my friends, either you go too much or you go too little. And BioCleanse is a very clean magnesium supplement that helps to oxygenate the blood. So it's amazing. Like, I love it. I was living on laxatives before Plexus, and now I take BioCleanse, and magnesium also helps to reduce anxiety. And your body needs a certain amount of magnesium in order to break down the molecules of sugar, which I did not know. So that's called the Triplex, which is the Slim, the ProBio 5, and the BioCleanse. This is essential to really cleaning up your gut health. If you're struggling to lose weight and you're eating healthy and not seeing results, a lot of times you really need these gut health products to clean out what's going on in your gut, so your body can stop being so stressed out and, you know, really get rid of a lot of that yeast so that you're able to lose weight. So speaking of weight loss, the Slim, the Hunger Control Slim, most people who are looking for weight loss really reach for that one. It's really, really good. It comes in these little single serve packages like this. And you just simply pour it in a bottle of water, you shake it up. It is, if you've tried Plexus before and you're back, this mixes really well. The original Slim, even though is still fabulous for your body, it would get a little clumpy in the water, but now it's smooth, it's not chalky, and it tastes amazing. So it's not a meal replacement. It's something that you would actually take in order, like kind of like a Crystal Light drink. Like, you just mix it up and drink it. I love it. It's super refreshing. And I actually mix mine with my Active in the morning. So going on to Active. Active is our new energy supplement. So this is a clean energy drink. And don't let it scare you if you're somebody that's like, oh, energy drinks are so bad for you. But this one does not have so much caffeine that it's bad for you. And it's also sweetened, just like our other products, not sweetened with artificial sweeteners. It's sweetened with stevia and lohan fruit. And it has turmeric in it. So it helps to reduce your inflammation and help boost your nitric oxide, which helps you with workout recovery and muscle aches and things like that. So like I said, my morning routine is to mix these two, but I do use like 20 ounces of water because obviously, you know, you're mixing like mango and watermelon and all these things together, you might need a little bit more water. But some people do like it that concentrated. So those are the products that I really wanted to share with you guys. We do have 19 total products in our line, but that's kind of the quick rundown on it. But if you get with the ambassador who sent you here, you can actually ask them. There are individual videos kind of for each product, and you can learn a little bit more about the products and things like that. So before I jump in, I want to first congratulate Stephanie, who is about to speak on a 40-pound weight loss, you guys. Like, she has been so incredibly consistent and just joyful. She's one of those people that when you walk in the room, like, you kind of flock to her because she's always got a smile on her face, and she's just amazing. So without further ado, Steph, go ahead and unmute yourself and share your story with us.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for giving me an excuse to curl my hair and put on some makeup. I started in October 2016. It's kind of funny when I think about it now. I can't believe it's been that long. But my friend gave me a pack of Slim. I, like everyone else, was super skeptical. I lost the pack of Slim. And then I saw her at our reunion, and she was bouncing all over the place. And I finally went up to her and said, "What are you on?" And she was like, "I gave you the Slim, try it." So I did try it. And the next day I actually ordered my Triplex. I have had gut health issues since I was 10 years old. And really the weight started coming on for me at that age. And I've always been like genetically, you know, thinking it was something just in my genes and I had to deal with it. When I started the Triplex, I was shocked. Within 2 weeks, I noticed a humongous difference. Like Alyssa said, I was sleeping better because I am an insomniac since my senior year of high school. And I just couldn't believe how well the products worked. My energy was up, which was huge for me because I was always feeling, you know, like most people after 2 o'clock, you're just like, where's my nap? So I started feeling better. and I couldn't help but start telling people about it. And then I just focused on myself a lot and my weight loss journey. And I've actually lost a total of 48 pounds since I started. And within the last year, I went and started a workout routine, and I go every day for 5 to 6 days for an hour. And I love to work out, which is something I never, ever, ever thought I would say. So through this whole experience right now, I've had to really focus and make sure that I plan my time and take my supplements every day. For me, something huge when it was announced was the active and also the MetaBurn. And I do the lean protein shakes in the morning because I'm not a big breakfast person. And for me, like, the shakes are amazing. The chocolate to me tastes like a melted Frosty. So I love the chocolate, and I'm usually a vanilla person. So I love the products. I'm consistent every day. That is the key. And I tell people all the time, you start something new and it's exciting at first, and maybe you fall off because it starts working and you think, well, I don't have to work as hard because it's working. You still have to be consistent. You still have to exercise and eat better. And that is a huge thing for me. One thing Plexus really did for me, it made me crave healthier foods. So I love fruits and vegetables way more now than I ever did. And I feel good. My kids notice a difference. My kids will actually make comments about my energy, through all of this. My son's like, come out and throw baseball with me. And I do that now, whereas probably 3 or 4 years ago, I'd have been like, see if your brother will do it. So I love the products. I am just every day thankful for these products because my gut health for sure is the best it has ever been. So I'm about to turn 42 in May, and I feel amazing. And it's like I've said for the last 3 years, if I could have felt like this when I was, 10 or 11, I would have my whole life would have been different. So I'm super thankful for the products.
Oh, wow, Steph. You're so amazing. Thank you for sharing your story and just being vulnerable with us about how it feels and like where you've been on your journey. So, so we're going to switch it up a little bit. Stephanie and we actually are going to have Sarah, who is also going to share here in a little while. But before she shares, I am going to share my health testimonial with you guys, just to share with you, like the weight loss side for me. So as I told you already, I am a huge lover of BioCleanse, but I was that person that got shared with like 4 or 5 times and kind of snobbed their girl. So my friend kept sharing, and my husband's a pharmacist, and I was like, I'm not taking her synthetic stuff. Like, I'm not interested. I've tried some network marketing stuff before and it was garbage. And then I got stuck with all this product and stuff kept being shipped to me and I couldn't cancel it. And then, the girl tried to rope me into selling it. And I'm like, that was my experience. Like, it just wasn't a good experience for me. And so she actually went to my husband, who is super introverted, you guys, super introverted. So she went to the pharmacy at Target and said, here's the products. Take a look at them. Please look at the ingredients because your wife won't look at them, and they're not synthetic and they're natural. And I need you to look at them and see if she needs to be on these products, because I had weight loss surgery about 6 to 8 months previous before I had started, and I had lost 100 pounds in 6 months. But when you lose weight that fast, it affects your body, your hormone levels so much. My hair was falling out in clumps, like it was terrible. And I had been on a plateau for 2 months. We were going back to the doctors, getting blood tests, trying to figure out what was wrong with me. And they're like, no, you're fine. Your blood sugar's fine. Your hormone levels are fine. You're just not, eating enough. Maybe you need to increase your calories and maybe run less, because I was training for a half marathon. I was up to 6 miles a day at that point, and my body would just not budge off 200 pounds. It just really liked that number. And so Heather was like, please Alyssa, just try it. So my husband came home and said, Heather came to my job today, so can you just please try these products? Because he's so introverted, I think it kind of, ruffled his feathers a little bit because he's not the extrovert. So he said, I looked over the products, they're natural. I think you need a really clean source of chromium, and I really think this BioCleanse is going to help you because you're living on laxatives. So I started taking the products. I immediately felt like I thought I should have felt when I had lost 100 pounds. Like I knew I was still lethargic and tired and all those things. And all of a sudden I had energy and I wanted to get off the couch and I wanted to be a great mom. And I wasn't momming from the couch, even though I had lost this weight. I mean, I've saved and mustered up my energy for that run and training for that half marathon I was training for, because I was still tired and exhausted. It was because I had severe gut health issues. So starting on the Triplex combo and the X Factor vitamins, which the X Factor vitamins were kind of like I will try your vitamins, but I can tell you right now, they're going to make me nauseated like every other vitamin in the world, but I'll try them anyway. But ours have an aloe vera blend in them that helped to coat your stomach, so it did not hurt my stomach. So it was the first time that I had just a great source of vitamins, and my hair started growing back and I lost 40 more pounds, and it has just been an amazing health journey. So the products are just completely life-changing, and stories like Stephanie and ours, there are tons of them out there, just because these products are truly amazing. But you do have to give it time because they are gut health products. So, everybody's body is different. Your friend may lose 2 pounds in the first 3 days, and you may gain 2 pounds, and you're like, gain 2 pounds? How could you gain 2 pounds on products? Well, your body with the gut health issues, when you start to put the probiotics and things in them, it takes your body a little while to really get things moving and to fight that battle that's going on with those probiotics against the good and bad bacteria in your stomach. So it's very important to drink your water and just give it time. So, all right. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce Sarah. Sarah is one of the leaders on our team. And she is just an absolute delight and was able to jump in at the last minute when we had a few issues. So Sarah, can you share your story with us, girl?
Hi, Alyssa. Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Sarah Huffman, and I am a Senior Gold Ambassador, and I am also a second grade teacher who was just at her school just now, just arriving back home. And this is my favorite office, my closet. I ignored my friend Julie for almost a year, where she talked to me about the products when I would tell her how exhausted I was and how I didn't feel well and things like that, because that was not what was going to get me to try Plexus. Fast forward about a year, and my husband was let go, and I started to tutor every single day, multiple hours a day, which if you are a teacher or know a teacher, it's already exhausting enough as it is, so that we could survive. And I was telling Julie about how awful it was tutoring every day, and she's like, you won't listen to me about Plexus for the health benefits, which my testimony for that is amazing, but maybe try Plexus so you don't have to tutor every day and you can work this business from anywhere. Because she knows I love going to the pool every day and things like that. You can work from the pool. So that was what finally got me to try Plexus. Told her I'd sign up, still did not sign up. She had to show up on my porch with her laptop 4 years ago. And got me to put in my information. Fast forward to now, Plexus really, for the 6 months that he was laid off, it financially saved us. And now he has a wonderful job that he loves. And it's that extra income where we were always paycheck to paycheck. We never had any extra money. I had not been on an airplane or a true vacation in 7.5 years before I started Plexus. And I think I just went on my 11th airplane trip, all thanks to Plexus. Most of it paid for by Plexus. And I took my kids to Disney World, totally paid for by Plexus. I'd take the income and those paychecks and I put some of it towards Disney World every month. And being able to do that for my family is just so huge. So this company, I love this company. I love the incentives that they give us and what they stand for. I mean, like when this all happened recently, they paid us a week or two early just because they knew that ambassadors might be struggling. I mean, so it's an amazing full-time job or part-time job for me. And I have not tutored since I started.
Oh, that is awesome, Sarah. I love to hear your story because, I mean, we can all relate to that, like picking up several jobs just to kind of like make ends meet. And you guys should see Sarah's Facebook during the summer months. I swear she like lives at this like water park that's right near her house, and like she's always there with her kids. So her kids are having tons and tons of fun. Sounds like you're an awesome mom. So as far as the business testimonial, I'll go ahead and share mine as well. So with us, my husband had been in pharmacy school. He went to a private university, and we had $200,000 in student loan debt. He went to a private Baptist college in North Carolina, and we were living paycheck to paycheck. No one knew it. Unfortunately, we were keeping up with the Joneses, but we would make it every month, but we'd have to move things around. The credit card debt was going up each and every month. And when I started Plexus, we had $200,000 in student loans. We had a mortgage, a $300,000 mortgage, 2 cars, and $75,000 in credit card debt. And we were in debt up to our eyeballs, and no one knew. So when I started the products and kind of got over myself, because I really wouldn't, I really was not interested, and I started feeling better, I went, you know what, my mom needs this. My cousin needs this. My best friend needs this. Like, I feel amazing. They need to feel as amazing as I do. So it didn't start out that way. It started out me wanting to share with those people. And then I went into the back office and read the compensation plan and just really thought, could it really be true that you don't have inventory, that you have just a website and everything comes direct from the company, and you can start a business for $39.95. Like, you start a business, like a full-on business, without all the capital that you would have like at a brick and mortar business. So I read it and I went for it. I said, you know what, this could change our family's life. So I worked my hiney off, and I made $1,800 in my first month. Now, I did work a lot. I shared with all my friends because I knew that they were feeling just like me. I knew that they didn't feel good. And so many of them, I knew we had shared financial struggles and what was going on. So I first got the cost of my products covered and saw how easy that was. And then from there went on to build a successful business where I make over 6 figures from home. And my husband goes to work as a pharmacist because he wants to go to work, because he loves his job. And we moved our children to a Christian school that we could have never dreamed we could afford. And it's just allowed us so many amazing things. And the best part is that when I swipe my card at Walmart, I'm not like kind of thinking, okay, there's only $35 in there. I spent $28. Let's hope that there wasn't anything else so that my card will go through. And when I lay my head on the pillow at night, I don't have all that debt and that stress of like the anxiety that, I hope nothing happens. And I hope that this, our lives, there's no bumps in the road. So if you're sitting there and, you've been affected by this, world pandemic that we're all in right now, just know that this is an option and that you have literally nothing to lose. Like, the $39.95 is not $39.95 this month. Plexus rolled out what they're calling the stimulus plan. And so essentially for $9.95, you can sign up and you don't even have to buy products. Like, you can start working your business and you can get paid the stimulus bonuses within 72 hours. So if you had 3 people who signed up with a welcome pack, you would make $100. And if you had 3 more sign up, you could make another $250. So even without even purchasing products for $10, you could make $350. But you definitely want to be a product of the product. So if you can, you would want to start with products and just, try to, they will send you a 7-day trial with that $10, by the way. They'll send you a 7-day trial of the Slim. But just trying the products and jumping on, knowing there's a 60-day money-back guarantee, and just being you and being authentic and sharing from your heart what it's doing for you, and just sharing with your friends and family, because we are just all helpers and we're helping everyone that we know feel better. And there is not a better feeling than helping someone feel better. And that phone call you get when they're losing weight, or they realize that they can get off the floor after playing with their baby. Or, I mean, I've like cried tears like from people calling me, and just the stories that you don't realize how impactful it is. So it has definitely become my passion, because there's just so many people out there who are struggling. And so if that's you and you have questions about it, just make sure you get back with the ambassador who brought you here. Thank you so, so much to Stephanie and to Sarah for jumping on, sharing your stories of hope and just overall health. And just know that if you guys need help in any way, get with those ambassadors and just ask the questions. Like, there's nothing to lose and absolutely everything to gain from this. So thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day, because although we're in quarantine and Stephanie and I decided we were gonna curl and put on makeup and look like real humans for, 35 minutes here. At the same time, we know that you have kids and you have grandkids and just people running around that take your time. So you could be watching Netflix, but instead you put your health first and you really, truly just jumped on to hear some great stories. So thank you so much. I hope that you guys have a wonderful night and that you all stay healthy and well and all those good things. So talk to you guys soon, and thank you so much for joining us.